Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is Season 2, Episode 19. Another hot week, as you probably all know, because you were all there and enjoying it. So not a whole lot of sales, but had one super sale that's going to force me to go mobile. So I'll show you a few things that I got scattered around here, and then we'll take it on the road, as it were. So here we go. Okay, let's see. Here's a wasted 50 cents. The spare time bowling, nothing there. 50 cents gone. Paid $5 for this Sylvania transistor radio. It's got the case and everything, but not a very collectible radio. Good shape. Probably get 10, maybe 15 out of it because the box is there. This I'm not too sure what I'm going to get for it. It's the Red Diamond Ultrasonic Leak Detector. If you want to, I don't even know what the heck you're trying to find leaks on, but there it is in all its glory. I'll have to do a little reading up on that. I have no idea. This came in a box. I got, not with a radio and that, but this and a few of the other things I'm going to show you here shortly. Got all this stuff for $20. So that, a couple of Architect triangular rulers. Not much value there. Got 3 nice Hurst, shifter handles, aluminum. I don't know, I'll probably get 5 or 10 a piece for those. So that's not so bad. Not sure exactly what this is. Maybe a couple of you car aficionados might know. I don't know if it's like a, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it sucks in wind, goes on the outside of your car, sucks in wind and shows you how fast you're going. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a little speedometer kind of thing there. I think that's an Oldsmobile sign. I don't know. I'm not a car guy. I got a Hyundai, for crying out loud. Also at that same sale, picked up a old Snap-on flexible extension here. Should get 10 or 15 for that. A couple of things kind of didn't need to put in the box here because they really don't have any value. These are Craig film splicers. Bought them because I hadn't, I've heard of Craig, of course. But no real value there. I couldn't find anything on them. Well, that's not true. I found a little on them, and what I found I didn't like, so I'm kind of trying to forget the whole thing. But these look pretty nice. A couple of slide rules. This is a nice old one. Eugene, I'm not sure how I've seen this name a million times, never sure how you say it. Deitzgen? I don't know. Deitzgen. Anyway, there it is. Really cool one. I've seen a lot of slide rules. This is one of the coolest ones I've seen. So that was in that packet, and another one as well. This is an Aristo, made in Germany. Another nice one. So, certainly get my $20 back out of that. Not sure how much, but I don't know. We'll probably make around $100 on the whole thing. I'm counting on those slide rules. And a little treat for me there. From another sale, where I got the radio actually, and the bowling set. Little Fisher Price toy. Fun for all the kids. Bought that on the way out. Couldn't resist. 50 cents. That's about all the money right there. Moving on to bigger and better things, maybe. Got some Fire King and some Pyrex. Nothing too exciting there. Although, apparently I couldn't find what this pattern was, so maybe that's a little harder pattern to find. Anybody know that pattern? Little flower, kind of brown flower. I don't know. Paid 50 cents per bowl, so I'm sure gonna get my money back out of that. Yeah, I feel like I'm just boo 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 boo. Is that the way you're feeling? Because that's the way I'm feeling. Boo boo boo. Anyway, what else did I get? Got a knife, Camelus knife, good knife for 50 cents. I don't know if this is gonna be worth anything. An old Kawasaki key fob. I don't know. Motorcycle. What else? I guess that's it for the stuff I'll be able to hold by hand. At this point, I guess we're going to have to go mobile. See you on the road. Okay, so here we go on the road. We'll start, I guess we'll start down here. There's a Fostex reel-to-reel player, F8 model, I think it is. No, sorry, R8. Wish it was an F8. I think the F8's worth more. But they paid $10 for that, and that looks like about $150. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to have to check some of the reels that I have on hand and make sure they work so I can sell what's left of that huge reel-to-reel bats that I have. Anyway, from these, what I'm going to show you, everything that's left here is all from the same sale. Picked all this stuff up on Friday. Original mousetrap game from 1963.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I paid $100 for everything you're about to see. I paid $150, $167. He took every dollar out of my wallet. Well, he didn't take it out. I handed it to him, but the end result was the same. My wallet was empty, and I was done shopping for the day. So you're going to have to put your own price on everything. Divide it up, everything comes out to about a penny. So Mousetrap game from 1963. That's not worth a whole lot. Maybe $5. American Heritage Milton Bradley Dogfight game, that's worth about $10. The straightaway game would be worth a decent amount, maybe 15 or 20, except that it doesn't have any playing pieces in there, so still might be able to get something for it. Old Parker Brothers Formula One game, that's worth about 10 to 15. These are all from the 1960s. Salvo game by Ideal, not a lot of value on that one. The Trade Winds game, one sold on eBay recently for $77, so there's half my money back right there. An old monster-sized Green Ghost game. Box is kind of torn up, and I haven't checked the pieces on that, so I'm not sure if it's complete or not. Hopefully it's all there, because that's worth about 30 or 40. And this one here says King of the Hill, but truly the James Bond 007 Message from M game is the true King of the Hill, as that one sold on May 31st on eBay, $410. Now my box is in better shape, and overall it's in better shape, but I'm missing one of the little pieces inside, so it's not quite complete. You can buy that piece on eBay for $20, so I'm still hoping to get, you know, $350 or $400 for that beauty right there. And then there's King of the Hill, which is not the King of the Hill, that is, but the King of the Hill game that is on top there, and sort of King of the Hill right below the Ticklebee game, which isn't worth anything. King of the Hill is worth about 10 to 15, but oh, that James Bond was that. Look at there's Sean Connery. What's that, Trebek? Anyway, so that was a great imitation. So also from this guy, and I'm not going to open all these boxes here, you can see how the hoarding issue is. Oh, look, it's Mojo Jojo. I picked that up a few weeks ago for $1. It's like 3 feet tall, hoping to get about 70 for that one. I don't think I showed you that before. But just as long as I'm out here, you can get a look at the rat's nest that's accumulating here. Anyway, okay, back to this. So, the bottom box, not full of hammer mill paper, but full of 1950s and 60s auto magazines, Hot Rod, Auto Age, Speed Age, things like that. Second box all the same from the 60s. And the third box is mostly Mad magazines and a few other assorted magazines, Cracked, there's a Laugh-In magazine, a few other things. And in the top box here, not this box, that's empty. But in this box I got some old slot car parts, a few magazines, a grandstand there. And all this from the same guy. So $150 for all that. Seems like an awful lot, but I think James Bond will cover all that and more. And that's it for this week. Oh, sorry. Also, all these books were also in there. Old Mad magazines, old Ballantine, Vault of Horror, Tales of the Incredible. The Mad magazine's a little disappointed in that. They don't have a whole lot of value. I also got some Charles Adams original books in there from the 1960s. And I swear I sold some of those before for like $15 or $20, but these only seem to be worth about $5, but still good money. And an old Batman Viewmaster featuring Catwoman. Can't see her there, but she's in there. And here's a little sneak preview of the last thing I bought on the day. Ready? Right there. Whoop, that's all you get. That'll be in a future video, so here we go back to me.
Okay, so there you have it. A very exciting week as far as what I'm going to make. Not a whole lot of things to show you, but some interesting things, and a kind of a trip in the Wayback Machine, because I knew a lot of those games when I was a kid. That last item I showed you, I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it. I'll tell you it's the most I've ever paid for an item at a yard sale. But I can't find any information on the direct model. I'm going to do a photo slideshow kind of video on that a little later, so you can get a better look at it. I think it'll turn out better than a video shoot will. So anyway, there it is. I'm taking next week off. Got some things going on, so enjoy your week off. Check out a rerun. That's it. Thanks for watching. Check out updates on a few things that sold last week, if I remember to put them in there, because I'm really busy, really busy. Hope you guys have a great couple of weeks. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.